Hey, Miss Judy.
Oh, Judy's here already,
Yeah.
as always.
Happy Wednesday. Look at my light is just coming straight up from above. That is not okay. It's all good. I'm too
It's
tired to care.
you have shadows.
It's Halloween. Uh, I think, are you recovered yet? We really haven't talked that much since Sunday.
we I haven't had time. I had to run to Winnie, Texas, and get Lisbeth.
Oh, okay.
Katie and I drove down there yesterday. So Monday I unloaded everything and tried to put things away, and then we left Tuesday morning to meet Lisbeth and Winnie, and so she's here for the wedding. And
Oh, wow. Okay.
your Aunt Sarah's not well, so Lisbeth's staying at Laurel's.
Oh, no.
It's all good. We've been having fun. We've been busy.
What's today's Wednesday? Oh my God, I don't even know what day it is.
I know. So you must have had a hard time Monday.
So I got home Sunday night, unpacked a few things.
Oh my
Um,
goodness, I can't believe it.
I had something happen in Sunday night that I had to address. Hey Zaza.
Hey, Zaza.
And but Monday after work I came home and forced the unloading. I forced myself to unload everything.
Oh my God.
Um and then yesterday, because I unloaded it out of the truck, but I just put it in the garage. I didn't do anything with it because it was so dusty. So yesterday I took everything out of the garage and dusted everything off and brought things into the house, moved things around, put things where they belong. I was very proud of myself
We didn't
and
have
sort of
as
organized.
we didn't have as much as we did before though, so that was helpful.
I mean, I am so excited and encouraged by how efficient we were and how not overwhelmed we were, and how overall I think it was just a great festival.
We met so many people.
Um, and we sold nearly everything, Zaza.
Not everything, but a lot more than we
Like,
usually do.
we had more, like, kinda sellable stuff. We had more stuff, like, I don't wanna call it higher end, but more expensive stuff than we normally have. Um, different stuff. And, we sold double, the amount of money that we've sold in years past. Double.
But I usually don't have anything to speak of, and I had things this time, so that was good.
And a lot.
Um, it was a lot of fun, a lot of stories.
Yeah.
But
Yes, absolutely, Zaza. And I also had some repeat customers. Hey, Jordy. Um, that was so much fun. Like having people come back
and remember us
and remember us and
and
come back and buy stuff again.
say they'll see us next year. That was heartfelt.
So kind of one of the things I want to do is go through some of the highlights of the weekend and kind of go through some of the pictures. Um, what do you think about that? We hadn't really talked about what we were going to do today.
We haven't
Um,
seen each other or talked even.
we really haven't spoken since Sunday. Just I think a quick check-in. Um, so what was your highlight? What did you think was the highlight of the weekend?
Two or three things. One was the realtor from Mississippi that was so excited about your artwork, is what she called it, and that she knew a lot of people in Grand Isle, which is a big kind of a resort. I hate to call it that, but that's in our terms, it's a resort of the Gulf. And a lot of people come there, and she kept saying this, with a lot of money. These people have a lot of money, and they will buy your work. And she was so enthusiastic about it, and so like trying to convince you that you should go toward New Orleans, that would
Yeah.
be where you would be able to sell. And then the other thing was the young lady who is doing the digitizing of all the iconic places in New Orleans and offering them to artists to reproduce in their medium, as they see fit. And she was encouraging you. So together, those two, it was just so exciting. I was beside myself.
Yeah, that was fun. And so Shelly and Kelly came by. I know she said YouTube's hating on her right now, but I have video of us together, and that video, actually I thought it was going to be like really hard to make a video of festival, but I did a decent job at recording like short snippets and taking pictures. And so I really have the video almost ready to go. The problem is that the audio is horrible
Oh, I can
throughout.
imagine it would be.
Because I didn't use my microphone, which I knew better. I knew better. But so that is, if the audio was good, I probably would have released it already. Oh no, YouTube. Hey Sherry. So I, amongst other things, we're just talking about the highlights of the weekend. Um, Showed pictures of the quilt that Sherry purchased, the bird, the why is it not coming out?
I can't help you.
Rosette spoonbill.
Oh, yes. We showed it so
And
many times.
people absolutely loved it. People were asking for it, and I would
Yes.
show them the picture, and they just were thought it was amazing. So yeah,
Yeah, that
it
was
was
another
fun.
highlight. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking through what people the guest book that people signed and what they signed, because we always I like to tell them, like, write down what you want me to follow up with, um like as far as after, um Zaza, you're funny.
I know.
um so the dress was a huge hit. Saturday, I wore the dress and got tons of compliments. People wanted to buy it. People wanted to know where they can get one. I told people that I would be making them for sale in the springtime at the farmers market. I figured that was a good way to not get myself in any serious trouble. Um, so yeah, the dress was a huge hit. Like people gave me their phone numbers. Call me when you have some ready. Oh, some lady wanted pictures that I had taken of the rosette spoonbill and a picture of the quilt. Um, that was the one from New Orleans, the diversion canal lady. I'm going to put up a picture of the bead tree. I sold this one the before the festival even started, and I sold 3 at festival.
You had 3 orders.
So I got 3 orders for the bead tree.
Yeah.
Um,
They wanted it. I want that one. I'd be like, oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah. Um,
I have a question before we go further. Um, so there was a lady that kept saying that she lived, or she kept mentioning the diversion canal, but that wasn't the lady that is doing the iconic digitizing.
No.
That's what I thought. That's because when you said, I'm thinking, okay, there were two then that were taught. Does the lady doing the iconic scenes, does she have anything to do with the diversity now?
Hey, Andy. Hey, everybody that I miss, Melissa. I think I got everybody. If people are lurking out there, hello. The diversion canal lady was the one with Grand Isle. She was the realtor.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But they were kind of talking the same thing.
Yeah. The other lady works
Hey, Melissa.
for. Oh, hey, Melissa. The other lady. Hey, Sheila. Oh, yeah. Lurk in the background, girl. Lurk.
Sheila's cooking up ideas.
Yeah, I heard Andy that I had a couple of people mention that they're having issues tonight. So hopefully we can make it through. So there is an organization called Historic New Orleans Collection, and that is the organization that is preserving New Orleans culture, digital pictures and whatnot. And so that's one person. And then the realtor is the other one. One person asked me if I make portraits. I am trying to learn, but I've not done anyone. But she said that's what she wants in March. So get my stuff together. Hey, Melanie. Oh, I hate that people are having problems.
Look, Sherry's going to help Zaza out and hold Zaza's quilt for her.
Oh, yeah. I am seriously thinking about how can we do a trip, or who offers a quilting trip to Ireland and Scotland. I've like started the searches for it. Oh, Fireman Dan. Do you want to talk about Fireman Dan?
Oh, Fireman Dan. You go ahead and tell the story.
Jennifer tried to steal his shirt.
I did not. I was just making a simple request.
To take his shirt off.
It was all in good fun. Quilter on fire.
So you don't know her. That is a content creator. A Quilter on Fire is the name of her podcast. And does she do YouTube?
I didn't know.
I know, I could tell by the way you laughed that you like the name, but it's an actual thing.
Oh, I love it. Oh, how clever.
I'm going to go look at that, Andy. Thank you for posting that, sharing that. I appreciate it.
Me too.
Zaza can help arrange a trip to the Highlands. Cairngorm? Did I say that right? No, I said that was very American of me how I pronounced that. You probably laughed.
Out loud.
After I said it, I was like, oh. Oh, we're going to need to do that, y'all. So I have Acadian flag for Christmas. I have a Grand Isle Highway sign, which is a copy of one that I made last year. They saw it in the book and said, remake this.
Traveling quilter. Love it.
Love it. Do y'all know Selfish magazine? Herringorm. Oh, that was a little bit too British. I'm not Scottish.
A lot of people commented on the Highland cow though.
Oh, looky here, y'all. I sold it.
Quickly.
Isn't she cute? I started that one on one of the lives, I think. Okay, so we can kind of go through the pictures.
Oh, she said watch on Saturday, and you can say you'll learn how to say it.
Oh, good. Oh, Saturday I might I'm gonna be at a quilting event on Saturday, and so I'm gonna do my best at 2:00. I might have to watch the replay on it. Okay, so let's look through some pictures.
Let's.
So this is me holding a postcard of an accordion that I recreated, and this was absolutely my favorite wall hanging quilt of the weekend. I been wanting to make this. I made it. I loved it. It sold not as fast as I thought it was gonna because it was a little bit higher than the other ones. But yeah, so I sold that one. Let's see what else we got. So I think um the only one of these four that sold, in fact, these are 3 out of the probably 5 that I have left. The only one of these 4 that sold was the duck. And a young guy, probably in his 20s, bought it.
One of the best reactions that I saw was a guy who saw the Wright dryer, if you lived in Wright, and he wanted to tell all his friends that he hunts. He knew where that dryer
Building
is
was.
and that he hunts down that road. He was so excited. I thought he was going to buy it.
Yeah. And the Louisiana, the Pelican got a lot of attention, but
The,
nobody bought it.
the detail, they loved the detail on it. They loved
Yeah.
the subject. They thought it was beautiful.
Yeah, they would stand next to it and and look at it and want to talk about it, but nobody bought it. I thought that was interesting.
Oh, Zaza's father-in-law played the accordion.
Oh, I love that.
Was it a piano accordion? Oh, that is awesome.
Melissa, that's funny.
That's a good thing.
No, the duck was the only one that did sell. So the duck sold, but the other 2 birds at the bottom in the building did not sell, which is totally okay because I have more shows coming up, so I'm not worried about it. But the duck sold to a young guy. He knew exactly where he was going to put it in his house. I thought that was so cute.
I think he sold like 3 Acadian flag quilts, though, or wall hangings. That was amazing.
Yeah. And so this is the final product of the October collaboration that we did, the festive thread. Y'all, I put it out Saturday morning. And within an hour it was sold. Yes, union, justice, confidence, that's the flag. Hey Rita. Oh yeah, young guys buying them. One guy walked up and said, I am so tired of looking at paintings on canvas. He was like, I'm just tired of looking at paintings on canvas. And he bought one of my quilts. I was like, yes, it's something different. So this is the couple that bought the New Year's alligator. They absolutely loved it. And so they bought it. They were very happy with it. They said they were going to think about it. They walked away and immediately came right back. And they were like, no, we want it. That was so cool. Yeah.
A few people
Hey,
did
Katie.
that.
Yeah. And so let's see.
And a few people walked away and didn't come back till the next day, and it was gone. Things were gone.
And it was gone. And stuff
Yeah.
was gone. Yeah. I'm so excited. I finally sold this green Farkett Island, Pecan Island. Um, the one that's on the checkout stand. I had it last year, so I've had it about a year. And the guy,
I
when
did,
as soon as he saw it, he loved it, and that was it. It was sold.
I did not notice that you had sold it.
Oh yes,
Was it someone from that area?
yes.
Oh, cool.
Not pecan, Zaza, pecan. Everybody say it with me. Pecan. Like,
That's a good one.
and then like a con artist. Pecan.
Oh, but most people in
Oh,
other
I also,
places, don't they say pecan?
a lot of places say pecan.
Yeah.
Pecan. That's right,
Oh,
Joy.
Joy says it. Yeah,
Yes,
she's,
the Suzy Lou.
yeah. Or the other thing was that there are wall hangings. Because are these mini quilts or are these placemats? What are these?
What do we do with Yeah, like they didn't know what to do with it. So we had to fill them in on what exactly it was.
But you had a
Last
good, you came up with a good reason why they didn't know that we're used. People here are used to using them for warmth or like a blanket, not as a wall hanging.
Hey, William. Pecan. Praline. Oh my God, no. You're killing me. It's a praline.
It's all good.
So I did have part of the video that I'll post within the next few days is a the whole weekend, just snippets of video over the whole weekend. And one of the guy I got found a guy with the most Cajun accent, and I got him to pronounce some words. And so he agreed to let me post it, and it is so funny. And he is just so typically Cajun. So I'm gonna throw his video in there. There was a couple of other ones that I did, but audio problems that I probably won't put in. But yeah, this one was good enough that I'll be able to post it. But we sold, gosh. Oh, you know what? I don't have them with me. Jennifer, you want to entertain the people while I go get my list of everything that we sold?
What can I talk about?
Tell this story. Oh, almond
No,
versus almond. Pronounce some words for them.
no. I'm going to talk about your friends from St. Martinville.
Oh,
So, when Amber was about in junior high, we moved out to this little country area called Cade. And the nearest school was in St. Martinville, and Amber started school there. And people there have very thick Cajun accents, very thick. Like even for me, and I can usually make out what people are saying, even foreign people. But their accents were so thick. And Amber, she came home like within 2 or 3 weeks, she was speaking just like them. I'm like, wow, look at this. What happened to this child? So at the festival, a group of people from that town showed up and they started talking. And Amber said, "You guys are from St. Martinville, right?" And they were like, "Oh, how can you tell? How do you know? Why did you know that?" And Amber could recognize the accent because she grew up, well, you didn't grow up there. You just lived there for a little bit.
yeah.
And it's where our
It's a very
illustrious,
distinctive
it is.
accent.
And our illustrious governor is from that little town also right now. And they all
Yeah.
knew him. They were very proud of, they are very proud of him.
I
But
was friends with his sister.
there was a guy that worked for your dad in the trucking company, and he was from from Catahoula, a little bitty town next to that place. I thought he was a
Thank
foreigner. I thought he was an Indian, like from India. I could not understand him, and he was speaking English. The accent
the
was so,
version thereof.
yeah, yeah. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
So she mentioned Catahoula. Catahoula. That's a Native American word. We have a lot of Native American towns and tribal places around here
A
too.
few tribes also, a few tribes from Louisiana.
Sheila.
Okay, Sheila. She's
All
like,
right,
she's Cajun, right?
yeah. Well, she's from Bossier. Would you consider yourself Cajun, Sheila?
She just knows Cajun people, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Brian. How are you? We're recapping our festival. And so the other thing that I found as I was preparing for festival that I put out that it's going to be my new thing is this calendar that I have of like sassy words to live by. And it's like all these old ladies, not old ladies, like vintage sayings. And so October 15th, it's this one.
What does it
Being
say?
amazing, being amazing is such hard work.
Yes, indeed.
Like, I don't know, it comes naturally to some of us. Oh, a Chauvin. Yeah, he's Cajun. It's funny when certain people would walk up to the booth and when I have conversations with certain people, my accent just comes out. Like I can't stop it. It's out. And so that did happen a few times.
Like with the people from St. Martinville.
Yes. And so we did this. I have found it very difficult in past to keep track of our inventory. Um, I I don't always have a clear inventory of what we're showing up with and what we sell. And so this year we had a good system of we put tags on everything, and as we sold them, we just put the tags in this little bag so then I can see what I sold. The problem with that is there was at least one thing that had a price on it, but it didn't say what it was. So Jennifer sold a t-shirt quilt. So I don't know if you want to tell them what t-shirt quilts you had,
I only
the
brought
festival
one, and
t-shirts.
oh man, I only had one. I just brought one, and it sold first thing Friday afternoon, right when we got there. And I was like, oh
Like I
man.
don't even think I saw it. Like it was gone.
And I had two more at home that I could have brought that I made last year. And my cousin said, you ought to bring all three of them. If you don't have room, leave them in the car. And if you sell something else, you can put it out, which I should have done.
So a lot of times people want t-shirt quilts that are with their own t-shirts,
Right.
but we have so many t-shirts that we pick up because we like the shirts. So Jennifer just made a random quilt with random festival shirts and it sold. She under sold it though, I think.
It, it was the
Are you
first, well,
comfortable sharing what you sold it for?
it was 250, but it was for another vendor. And you said we could give
Oh,
discounts
okay, yeah,
to vendors. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So Jennifer also made some jackets, some upcycled jackets,
Well, I did the
the denim
jackets.
jackets.
Yeah, I just added patchwork to them. Like I did it last week, and on the spur of the moment, I made 6 and I sold
Yeah,
4. So that was excellent.
yeah. And she was selling them for $50 and they were like going. I think the last day we sold 2 for 40 instead of 50, but
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
still, yeah. So my Highland cow, for those of you who missed him earlier, oh, wait. The Highland cow there, I sold that one for 175. Probably undersold everything, but they moved. Um,
Thank you, Sheila.
I know. Good job, Jen. So the accordion flag, I sold this one, 225 is what I got for that one. Oh, I don't know that I have a picture of the next one that I have on the list.
Look, Joydy's speaking French also.
Merci. So I sold another one with it had a I don't have a picture of it. It had a water tower, a duck, oh, and a highway sign on it. So that was another one that sold. Oh, that's the girl that's one of your favorite stories. I'll let you tell it.
So the girl walks in and immediately says, I want that one. And she's pointing at this with the duck and it's the water tower. It's the little town that I'm from. And Amber and I looked at each other and we looked at her and said, do you know where Gaydon is? And she said, no. Well, she's
Never
from
heard
New
of it.
Orleans. She's from New Orleans. We had to show her on the map where Gaydon is, and she's from New Orleans. And she's the lady we talked about earlier that is digitizing all the iconic places in New Orleans. I guess she just liked the duck.
Well, they had been there. Yes, she likes ducks, and they had been there before with her friends, and she was looking at it and walked away and immediately came back. She said
But
her friends weren't even with her anymore.
I hadn't
Yeah.
seen her the first time, so I didn't know. So I thought she just walked in, saw it, and wanted it. And I was like, wow.
Yeah. And so exact same I know. I have cheeky quilter labels on them. The guy who bought the accordion that bought, let's see, this one, he made me sign it. And I signed it right like if you're looking at it, the right bottom side in that white, I just put my name, which I thought was really cool that he made me sign it. But usually I just put the cheeky quilter sticker on it. Not sticker, it's a label. But I don't know suggestions on how we need to do something else. Um, I'm open to that now that I don't know, I feel like they're kind of going places. It's very exciting. Like I'm very, very encouraged and excited about it.
I am
Um,
too.
so
That people
so the same,
recognized it.
yes, I did. I autographed it. So just like the water tower with the duck, because the duck is kind of the symbol of that town. They have a festival about ducks. And so Cocodrie is how we say alligator, and there's a town called Cocodrie. So, and I think on a live one night when I was traveling, I made the Cocodrie um, quilt. So I sold that one to a man who he bought it as a wedding gift for his best friend's daughter. And so she was getting married in this town, or she will be getting married in this town within the next month or so. So he thought, what a great like gift for them. And in Louisiana, we do this. I don't know who else on the planet does it. If y'all have ever heard of this, let me know because I just don't know who else does it. But you pin money on the bride's dress for the dance. So you dance with her. So like if Jennifer's getting married, um, a man
Again,
at the wedding, a
again.
friend again would pin $100 bill on her and dance until the next person comes in and pins money and then takes over. And so he said, I can pin $100 on her or I can buy this for her. A money dance, yes. So other people do it. Also, I wasn't sure, but yeah, the money dance. So he decided to buy her this thing, and give her less this quilt nut thing, and give her less money on her money dance. I thought that was really cool. Um, Another thing I have is I sold something for $175. We I don't know what it was. Stripper brides, absolutely, Zaza. So we used to use our cards as our price tags, and we would just let people keep them. But then that's not a great idea because then we couldn't remember what we were selling. So I know this is something that had been around for a while. Um, I don't know what it is that we sold. I need to look at all the pictures.
How much is that? 175?
175. You would think something worth that much I would remember. Yeah. Oh, the crown. So I need to make some more. I make crowns for adults out of crown bags, and we call them crowns.
Crown Royal liquor.
Oh yeah, it's a thing to do a money dance as a single woman. So I had one crown left and I sold it. So I need to make some more. But even the head that we put the crown on, it's just a styrofoam head that I Mod Podged all kind of fabric to, and people love it.
I love it.
Like, I'm always surprised at how people do that.
And you didn't even want me to bring it. I said, I'm
That's
bringing
not
it.
true.
Yes, it is.
Another jacket, the New Year's gator. Okay, so the thing about the New Year gator from the festive threads, this guy walks up and we start talking, and he's a veteran. And so I was telling him, my son is overseas right now, and he said, "Man, I was just talking to somebody last week whose son is there right now." He said, "But I think it was at work." And I said, "Well, where do you work?" And so he said, "The same hospital that I work at." He said, he named the hospital. And I was like, I looked at him, I thought he kind of looked familiar. And I was like, that was me. Turns out he's like the director of nursing for the hospital, for the whole hospital. And I was like, yeah, I just started and I was at orientation. And he was like, oh yeah, I spoke at orientation. So my boss bought me some stuff. I mean, bought a thing. That is funny. Oh, the gator crossing. Oh, I don't have that in any of the pictures.
I loved that
I
wall
did
hanging.
that. Let me see if I can find it.
Is that what he bought?
No, he bought the yep, there's the gator crossing. Um yeah, I'll show the bead tree again. I sold that one. I don't remember who bought it. Somebody, they said they left. They couldn't stop thinking about it. They came back and bought it. It was just speaking to her. I said, "Speak on, sister."
Mhm.
So this is the bead tree.
That is just lovely.
Yes. Sold
People
this one
were
before the party started and sold 3 more after the fact.
people would walk up and say, I want that one. And I'd be like, oh no.
Yeah.
We only have one.
I'm so glad that and if you I can't zoom in, but if you guys zoom in on your phones or whatever you're watching on, you can see there's beads and Mardi Gras masks and fleur-de-lis, different things inside the trees. Um
It is beautiful. I love it.
and I'm actually going to go and I want to add, let's see. No, not that one. You want a bead tree, Zaza? With a tiny little gator. Of course you'll get a tiny little gator. Okay, so let's talk about this one. Um, I could not believe that it was a music festival and this one was there up until Sunday afternoon. Like nobody was buying it. And I was amazed. I thought it would have been one of the first ones to go. So
I
this
love
guy
it.
comes up. He was from Colombia, I think. And he plays the accordion and he said he only has a button accordion. So this one's a piano accordion. So he didn't like it because it was the wrong type of accordion. And so I was like, I had a feeling that might happen. Um, but he walked away, came back, and showed me a picture of himself when he was much younger and his father playing the accordion, and his father had a piano accordion.
Oh,
And so
wow. I
he
missed
bought
that.
it, and he said his wife's favorite color is purple. So Zaza, he wasn't wearing purple, but he did say his wife loves purple, and his dad had a piano accordion, so he bought it. I did
Oh,
give him a
wow.
discount, but it
That's
was
cool.
well worth it, only because he had the picture of his dad. He could have been lying, but anyway, it was
Yeah,
definitely him when he was younger.
that's a good story. I missed that one.
Yeah. Oh, and that cupcake that I made, I did, I have a cupcake pattern online, and I sold that one. It was part of I did a workshop for Karina Gardner, and the cupcake pattern was part of that workshop, that summit that she held. And so I had the cupcake and I sold it. It was so cute. Somebody bought it for their granddaughter's room, an unborn granddaughter. Yeah.
Oh, one of my favorite things was the couple grandparents that bought one of my little jackets for their granddaughter. She
Oh, yeah, that
she
was sweet.
wasn't even there, but the grandfather knew that it was cute and that it would fit his granddaughter and that it was cute. I just loved it. That was cute.
Yeah. And also one of the Acadian flag quilt, the big one, the twin size one that I sold, that it's ordered, this girl and her mom, y- young lady, like she was probably in her 20s, and her mom were shopping and they wanted them, but they were kind of debating and didn't know, and you know and they walked away, and the young girl's husband was kind of lurking in the background while they were shopping. He was just kind of, being the husband in the shopping situation, and he came back a few minutes later and ordered one for his wife for Christmas. I'm like, oh, that is so sweet.
She'll be surprised.
She will be, and it's awesome. What a great gift. He was very sweet. Yeah. In fact, two of the orders that I have, the big orders, are for one's for a Christmas gift and one's for a birthday gift in December.
Look, I don't know if you can see this. I took this picture. Oh, I can't see it. It's one of the ladies that bought my one of my purses, and she was walking by the next day, and it was on her shoulder, and I ran after her to take a picture. That's my purse.
And I was actually recording when that happened.
Oh, did you?
I was recording when that happened because I was holding my phone up and I was like, "Oh wait, Jennifer's gone." And so I found you. So it's on the video that's going to come out this week.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. We did, Cherry. It was really good. Like it was so encouraging to have so many positive things, you know. People say they only buy one thing. And I do that. I buy one piece of art every year, and yeah, to like they chose mine out of all the beautiful art that was there. Just pretty amazing. I understand, like, artists, they say, you know, years and years and years of working, and then all of a sudden, like overnight. Well, no, it's years of honing your art and working on it and trying to figure out what sells and what works and what, where you fit in. That we did also have a lady come that was she did thread painting, and she was, trying to give me pointers on what I should be doing in my work. But it was fun anyway. I learned a lot from her. It's what she does. It's not exactly what I do, but I do want to add some of that to my art. And I
Yeah,
guess, in fairness, I did tell her that I wanted to add more. stuff like after it's finished, um, different kind of embellishments after the fact. So she was giving me advice. It was warranted. So yeah.
And she was really giving you detailed information about how to do it. That, and she really wanted you to do it. I mean, she was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
encouraging you.
And we're gonna hook up with her again because she teaches people how to sew for therapy, like kind of like healing kind of group that she
Therapeutic
does,
thing.
therapeutic stuff. And so we're gonna give her some fabric.
Oh, was that the same lady? I need her name, and because I'm starting to collect.
Oh,
We were told her we would give her material for her group. She said they
yeah,
needed material. We're like, whoa, wait a
yeah.
minute. We have some to give away.
Sheila, that is very important information. Mermaid City. There are mermaids everywhere. And if ever I go to Florida, it's flamingos. I've heard. Everybody, everywhere you go, they have their own thing. Yeah. So here it's fleur-de-lis and our flag. And even in my video, I was like, I know I talk about it a lot and I make them a lot. And as I was walking through the market, the art market, I was pointing out, like, see, it's not just me, they're everywhere and people buy them. But yeah, I love to know what each town thing is. Like the alligator, the duck, the
The fork,
crawfish,
the fork
the fork.
in the road or the river. Because somebody said, well, does that mean it's like, are you talking about restaurants or like, no, it's about the fork in the river.
Yeah. And so one of the things with my repeat customers is the guy who bought the big quilt last year. I usually have like one big showpiece quilt. Well, it sold Friday last year, and so the guy let me keep it up until Sunday. He came back. Um, he paid for it. Well, this year he came in Saturday night. He said, I want this one. And so I'm ready to take it down and give it to him. He said, no, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be back tomorrow and I'm gonna buy it. Um, Never up until that point have I ever pulled something aside I never hold the pieces for people without them giving me at least a down payment or something. But I did for him, and his dad came back. He was buying it for his dad. His dad came back and said, "I don't want that." I told him he better not buy it for me, and so he didn't come back. I think at his father's
Request.
suggestion, maybe, yeah. And so I probably could have sold that one had I not put a sold sign on it, and held it for him.
Yeah, it was
Which
very popular.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't have any concerns about selling it later. Like I know it will sell because people loved it. But yeah, until they give me money, I need to not hold it, even for repeat customers, I think. Maybe. Yeah. So this week I've got a few things to mail to people that they purchased. I have actually two quilts to mail, and I'm starting to work on the orders.
I think his dad just didn't want him to spend the money on it. He had bought the one
Yeah.
the year before. It was the mother who was really a stepmother, I think, who
Yeah.
asked
Oh, yeah.
her, and she said, look, when he comes around, tell him we want this one this year. And then I think the dad felt bad about that because I thought she was serious.
I thought she was joking, but then he came back and said, "Yeah, I'm coming to get it." And I was
I
like,
think,
"Oh, okay."
yeah.
I think you're right. I think she wanted it. Dad did not want it.
Well, I don't think he just didn't want him
Yeah.
to spend the money.
Yeah. But anyway, I
Anyway,
still have it.
yeah, we get a lot of attention on that one. It gets a lot of attention.
Yeah.
People stop and comment on it. Up the bayou, down the bayou. It's how
And so probably next week on our Cheeky Quilts Live, I will be sewing because I have so much sewing. Let me see if I can find it in
It-
it was the one with the fork.
and people in that area describe themselves like we describe ourselves from South Louisiana. They describe where they live either up the bayou or down the bayou, and everybody knows it. I mean, we must have had 100 people say, "Oh, up the bayou. Are y'all from up the bayou or down the bayou?" To
Yeah.
us, we're like, "No, no, no. We just did this for people that are from there." Bad stepmom, yeah.
No, she was good, I think, because oh, there was an issue with my file. Let's see if I can try again. There we go. So yeah, up the bayou, down the bayou is a saying. So many, many years ago, the the Sunshine Bridge on the Bayou Lafourche um, was the like the point where if you lived south of the bridge, you live down the bayou. If you live north of the bridge, you live up the bayou. And so now certain towns are considered either up or down the bayou. And so yeah, I mean it's just everyday speech. Oh, we went up the bayou last weekend, or we were down the bayou. My cousin lives down the bayou. You know, where you live down the bayou. In that area, it's very common to
I
hear people say
remember
that.
someone said, I lived down the bayou, but I married somebody from up the bayou.
Yeah. And so if you can see in the corner of this picture, this quilt was made um, based on a sign that stands literally at the end of a road where if you go right, you going down the bayou. If you go left, you going up the bayou. So it's a replicate, I just replicated the sign, the
And
road sign.
in the corner of that picture, you can see the picture that she used.
Yeah.
And in the background, somebody noticed, I had never noticed it. Somebody at the festival noticed that, look, you can see the interstate or the road behind it.
Yeah.
So
Highway 90.
because you were,
It's in the
so
quilt.
we were trying to figure out where, oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Uh, so they were amazed by that it was in there.
Oh, did I do that one on a live, Zaza? I don't even remember. Up and down oh, the fork. I do remember doing the fork. And I did tell people too, that a lot of times most of the quilts that I bought have some sort of a YouTube video attached to them. I don't do um tutorials, but just, process videos really. Yep. It was a great festival.
Oh, and then there is the issue of a young man named Dustin Gospa, and
Oh,
he's from a little island south of here called Cow Island, and he is now participating on The Voice.
did he
And
win?
I don't know. I don't think they've announced the winner yet, but he's still in the competition. So that whole area, and it's a little bitty place. It's off the road. The festival that he has is in a cow pasture, really, truly. And so
Literally.
they're having another festival next month. So we're expecting a lot of people because he's gotten national attention on The
Yeah.
Voice. And so that's going to be a lot of fun. That's in November.
That's the day of the quilt
Oh,
documentation project.
I'll have to go without you.
Yeah. So if the if the government is open, I will be at the national park. If the government is closed, the event will be postponed
Oh, I didn't know that.
because it's
So
at
you
the
may
national park.
so you may be in Cow Island then.
I hope I am not.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Sheila, I saw that you put that. I love that. I love that you're on the Saints Discord group. Yeah, there were a lot of people that were quilters who were at the quilt festival in Houston that were
Oh,
came to the show afterwards. So we got to hear lots of fun stories about the quilt fest too.
yeah. I mean, they were like there the day before, and they are at the festival in Lafayette.
But I think the quilt festival ended Thursday, right? No, Sheila, I'm not that big of a fan. I don't want. I know you're about to come at me, but I have trouble keeping track of stuff. Like I can't keep track of the quilting Discord. Um, I my brain is overloaded with all the things. All right, anything else?
Too much already.
I knew you did. She's coming at me. All right, y'all.
Thank y'all for listening.
I know it was fun. Like it's very encouraging to see people wanting to purchase quilts as art. And the concept of wall hangings is so foreign to people in this area. A lot of people, but they want something different. They want something that is not, like I said, a print on canvas or a painting on canvas. Um, and so it was really a good experience, and I think, yeah, overall, just fabulous. Best one yet. Like every year we talk about how good this is our best festival, but truly, like, it was very encouraging. It was fun. It was less stress. We made more money. Like just all the things were better all the way around. Thank you, Brian, for listening.
And for all y'all's
Anything else?
encouragement.
I know. I might have to or not auction off or give away a quilt, maybe. Make something and do a something to give away.
That's a good
I need to
idea.
make another I need to make another alligator Mardi Gras alligator.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea. The whole thing.
I'm gonna work on a collab. I don't know, it's getting kind of close now. A collab for Mardi Gras. I don't know what it's gonna be though. Yay, giveaway.
Yay! We love to do that too.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, y'all have a fabulous rest of your week. And I will definitely think about, oh, we could do an alligator. I could send everybody an alligator pattern and we could all make our own alligators. That might be fun. All right. Have a good night and a good week.
Bye,
And we
everybody.
will see you later. Bye bye. Peace out.